So y'all, I don't know if it's just me, or I know it's not just me, but like I seriously love the way that spirit works, because like sometimes I'll have a question or I'll be unclear about something, and it may take several weeks to months. Ooh, and the thing just cut off, thankfully, because that air conditioning unit was making a lot of noise. But it might take several like weeks to months before I finally get the answer. But eventually, like, spirit is always going to clarify, right? So I got this reading. I don't even know if it was like last year or the beginning of this year, because this year like flew by. We're already in December, right? But I got this reading where I was told that like someone from my past, and this is someone that I was actually like had a romantic interest in, was doing like spell work, right? And I thought that this was like, I was like, if it was a general reading, then of course I'd be like, okay, take what resonates, leave the rest, blase, blase. But this was a personal reading, and I'm thinking to myself, like, no, like that can't be right. Like, this person is super religious. Like, if you knew this person, you would know, like, this person like studies the Bible, right? Like super, super, super religious, right? So I was like, no, I don't think so. But then I don't know why it just kept resonating with me. Like I just kept thinking about it, because even if you ever listen to like different love readings, because so many tarot readers that are on YouTube do like primarily love readings, or it'll be the readings of like people trying to attack you, which is like heavy. That energy has been heavy, especially this year, but like in general, right? But there's so many love readings, and there have been like, I've heard like readers say it all the time, like, oh, this person is doing spell work, this person is doing spell work. But I'm just like, man, like I can't visually see like this many individuals being caught up with like these witches and warlocks. Like, I can't. I don't say that like derogatory, because like I should just say magicians, because some people see witch and warlock as being like negative. I don't see it as being negative, right? It's just a term, right? But I'm just gonna say like magicians, right? I don't see this many people being caught up with this many magicians practicing black magic, right? But anyways, like, so the song Exchange by Bryson Tiller ended up getting stuck in my head right out of nowhere. And it kept, and this came to me like a few days ago. I don't know why, like these energies will come to me like on the weekends when I'm working my schedule, right? Not like during the week when I have time to actually do this stuff, but on the weekend, when I'm doing my schedule, when I'm doing my new work schedule, that's when these energies come to me. So I'm trying to record this before I go in and go to sleep, because I have to go back to work tonight. So this one might sound a little bit rushed, because I actually am trying to hurry up. I don't want this to be like another 30, 45 minute long video. But anyways, like that song Exchange by Bryson Tiller, I just kept hearing that line. What does he say? Lord, please save her for me. Do this one favor for me. And I just kept hearing spirit being like, when we say, or when we give the message that these people are doing spell work, we don't always mean that they're like lighting the black flame candle. I don't know why Hocus Pocus came to mind. All it took was a virgin to light the black flame candle, right? But spirit is saying like, we don't necessarily mean that they lit a black candle, right? When we say they're doing spell work, because spirit is like, you have to remember, like, we're all spiritual beings having a human experience, right? So even though they themselves might not be spiritual, they're still a spiritual being. So magic is still ingrained in them, right? Like, so many things we do are magic, like rituals, like even prayers, right? So that's what spirit was telling me. Like, when we say there's magic in the tongue, or there's power in the tongue, we mean by the words that you speak, even something as simple as like mantras, right? So spirit was like, when we say they're doing magic, we're talking about by way of prayer, right? So when he says, Lord, please save her for me, do this one favor for me, I like spirit was saying like this person, what they're doing in terms of spell work. And this is for anyone who if you've been feeling that energy of like someone from your past coming back, right? Because that energy has been heavy, especially since like this summer. But what they're saying is this person is actually praying away the competition, right? Or praying for the competition to leave. They're praying that if you are entertaining someone else, that the relationship doesn't work. They basically what they're hoping is that you sit around and wait until they're ready to come back, right? Because I also heard, because like I'm hearing like they want you to wait until they tie up any loose ends. Because I was also hearing, was it Bryson Tiller, Right My Wrongs, right? They want you to wait until they can fix their situation, right? Because for some of y'all, I'm getting that this person, because if your person is single, then there should be nothing for you to wait on unless they're trying to get their money up, right? Like for someone, I'm getting this is about money and resources, right? Which is why I chose this depiction with that little coin in the middle, because for someone I'm getting this is about them trying to fix their financial situation before they come back. But for others, I'm getting that this is someone who actually may be in an entanglement, or not really entanglement, but this is someone who may be in a serious commitment, whether it be like a marriage or whether it be like they have children with someone and they have to get that situation fixed. Because I don't want to say fixed, because I don't want to say like children or something that's broken, but they have to make sure that they tie up all loose ends, and that they want to make sure that the breakup is copacetic, right? That they still have maintain a good relationship. They don't want to just up and leave, because for some of them I'm hearing that they're actually afraid to leave because they know that person's gonna probably put them on child support, or if not child support, make their life a living hell if they up and leave them, right? But either way, like that song came in heavy. And still, like, because there's another part in the song where he goes, waiting on the sign, guess it's time for a different prayer, right? So for some of y'all magical beings, I'm hearing that y'all actually already have moved on, and this person knows that, and that's why they're praying that relationship doesn't work out. So now they're like, okay, this spell isn't working. They wanted you alone. For some of y'all, I'm hearing they wanted you alone and lonely, but Spirit said nope. But I'm hearing that they're like, okay, it's time for me to do something different. I guess it's time for a different prayer, right? And then he also says, shouldn't have played no games, just leveled up my rank. Some of them know that they royally messed up. Some of them know that they royally messed up, right? But they're just kind of hoping that you'll, I'm guessing, wait for them. They're hoping that you'll wait for them. They're hoping that the relationship that you're in does not lead to marriage or something more serious, because they feel like as long as you're not married, as long as you're, I'm hearing, legally single, then they still have a chance. I think he says, because there was another part of the song that I meant to write down, because he says something about on the gram. I guess I'm on the gram or something, trying to follow you. So for some of y'all, this person is actually stalking your social media accounts. But the part that closed this song out was at the end when he was like, girl, you got my soul. Yeah, this person is finally realizing that you are I don't really want to say twin flame, because I'm not getting twin flame energy, but this person is realizing that you are a soulmate. This person is realizing that you are a soulmate. They tried to move on, tried to find someone else, thought the grass was going to be greener. And even though they're with the other person, they still feel lonely. They feel lonely as if they were single, right? Matter of fact, there was once, I want to say, like, to me, a stranger in my house. But there was one song where someone was like, something about like sleeping in the bed and someone being next to them but feeling like they're sleeping alone. I don't even remember who sings the song, right? But anyways, the other song, Bryson Tiller, Right My Wrongs. Y'all, I don't know why. And I'm sorry, I'm like talking fast. I'm trying to hurry up and do this. I don't want this to be super long because I'm tired. But I don't know why, but I promise y'all, I had to listen to this song like, I can't even count how many times I had to listen to this song because I could not focus. It's like my mind just kept wondering. I think the song is only, and it's crazy because I had to look it up and be like, how long is this song? Why can I not sit down and focus my mind for like 3 or 4 minutes? And the song is, well, the one that I was actually listening to on YouTube was 4 minutes and 11 seconds, right? So 411, I'm hearing like information, like someone has some information they're trying to deliver to you. But y'all, I could not focus. I had to keep playing it over and over and over again just to get the message to come through. It's like every time I pressed play, my mind was like, oh, let's think about this. Let's think about this. Let's think about that. Or let's do this. And like by the time I finally was able to focus my mind, I just got the message that like this person is intentionally distracting themselves to avoid this conversation. Like this person has information, 411, they have information that they know they're going to have to give to you. Like they have answers that they know if they try to come back, they're going to have to give to you. And they want to have this conversation, but they're like so afraid of how the conversation will go that they are basically trying to distract themselves any way possible to be like, okay, well, I'll contact this person, but first I need to do this, or first I need to do this, or first I need to do that before they actually reach out. Like it's crazy. And that's how the energy was. Like, y'all, I could not focus for anything. And it's crazy because I think like one of the first, not, well, if not the first, but like in that first verse, he even says, let's talk about it later, right? And that's all I keep hearing is let's talk about later. Like we'll get to that later, right? And then it's crazy because like I'm getting that sense of fear because like this person knows that they're wrong, and like their biggest fear is that like you're not even gonna try to hear them out, right? You're their biggest fear I'm hearing is like you slamming the door or hanging up the phone or you know, closing the door in their face, right? Because it's crazy because in the song he says all the things you went through, girl, I never meant to put you through it twice, no, right? But it's crazy because he says put you through it twice, no, but I kept hearing like put you through it twice, mo, or more. But I kept hearing mo, and I was like, is he saying mo or no? So I had to look up the lyrics, right? But I kept hearing put you through it twice, mo. So the message that I was getting like is like whoever did this to you or whoever this person is, I'm hearing that they hurt you twice. Like I'm hearing that like they're afraid, like they want to come back to you and apologize, but for some I'm getting like they're afraid to, because it's going to be like, now I'm hearing what's her name, Sunshine Anderson, that song Heard It All Before, right? I'm hearing Heard It All Before. Like this person has come to you in the past trying to apologize, being like, oh, I'm going to be different. I'm going to be different. I'm going to be changed, only to turn around and do the exact same thing. Right. And so I'm hearing like Sunshine Anderson, like, no, I didn't heard this all before. Like, I'm not trying to hear this again. Right. But for some of y'all, this person is like so scared, like, and it's crazy because they want to talk to you so bad, but they are like they are so scared of your reaction, right? And then also in the song he goes, you don't need nobody. What does he say? You don't need nobody else. Feels like you don't got me, so it feels like you've been by yourself. I've been going through it as well. But the crazy thing about it is like that part, Spirit was like, this person is projecting, right? Like because I'm getting heavy, like, you don't need nobody else. Feels like you don't got me, so it feels like you've been by yourself. I'm getting that for this person that's in a relationship, like I was saying previously, like, they're in a relationship, but they still feel like they're by themselves, right? Like they're lonely in their relationship, so they feel like they're by themselves. So even though he's saying this about himself, I'm getting that this person, that's how this person feels, and they're actually like projecting this feeling, especially if you're still single. Like if you're one of the ones who you're not dating and you're still single, that's how they're projecting it. They're making it seem like, and they might even be saying this. They might even be saying this to their partner and to other people. Like, yeah, that's why so-and-so is still single, because they can't get over me. You know, they won't let it go. They're still holding on to the past. They still want us to be together. But really, they're projecting, because like deep down, that's how this person actually feels, right? But What did he say? He said, I guess time will tell. Problem is when I ain't got any left. Yep, this person knows that they're running out of time, especially for those of you that are dating someone. This person knows that they are running out of time. So they are desperate. Like, Lord, it's time for a different prayer, because definitely whatever they've been doing is not working. So this is another one that I mean when Spirit was trying to clarify talking about spell work, right? So he says, and I'm sorry, y'all, I was like jotting down a few notes. So if it feels like I'm jumping all over the place, it's probably because I am, because my notes were like not in order, right? But there's another part where he goes, my foolish heart turns at the stars, right? But instead of turns at the stars, Spirit was saying like turns to the stars. So once again, like if your person or the person that you were like previously involved with, if this resonates for you, if they were religious, then this is another one of those rituals or things that they were doing that they don't like. They were doing spell work, but they were doing it, like I said, not unintentionally, but like unknowingly, right? Like they were doing it with intention, not unknowing that what they were doing was actually a ritual. But I'm hearing like, now I'm hearing like Beyonce, wish upon a star, right? I wonder where you are. But I'm hearing like for some of these people, like if they were sitting outside and let's say looking up at the stars, this person was literally like closing their eyes, making a wish upon a star, that you would wait for them. And that Spirit would allow y'all to reunite, to be back together again, right? So that's another one of those rituals. If you're someone like, it sounds like my situation, but my person is religious. They're not into spirituality. They don't do spell work. They're doing it unknowingly, right? But anyways, yeah, I had to listen to this song over and over again just to get my mind to focus. Like, this is how bad this person is like trying to distract themselves from thinking about you and from having to have this conversation with you. But y'all, I listened to this song so many times that YouTube created a playlist. And it's so funny because when YouTube created the playlist, the next song that tried to come up was actually Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk, right? But like this person is persistent, right? And they are super determined. Like they're gonna come back. I really don't know when. Because that fear is really what's holding them back. That fear of rejection, and for some of them, that fear of having to end the relationship that they're in, for the ones that are in a more serious commitment, like they have children or are in a marriage, and or probably both, right? But this person is extremely persistent, because out of nowhere, I start, y'all, what is it? Chupacabra. Y'all, this is how old I am, right? But the song, I Get Knocked Down, but I Get Up Again, because you're never going to keep me down. Like, I kept hearing that over and over again. And I didn't even realize, I had to go back and listen to the song because I hadn't heard it in so long. I didn't even realize that song is basically like the same verses being repeated over and over again. Like, it's not even a full-length song. But anyway, it's funny because the song is talking about someone drinking whiskey or vodka, thinking about the good old times. And like, that's what I'm getting. Like, this person is literally just sitting back thinking of the good old times, thinking about like, man, I really messed this up, right? And for some of y'all, I'm getting that this person actually thinks about you when they're, well, maybe not necessarily drunk, but they think about you like when they're drinking, right? But yeah, this person is they got knocked down, but they're trying to get back up again. They definitely are very persistent in wanting to get you back, right? But it's crazy because, like, even as I say that, I'm hearing Tevin Campbell in my mind again, especially the time when he's like, build up my confidence. What did he say? I want to build up my confidence so the next time you come my way, I know just what to say. And for some of y'all, I'm getting that this person is actually going to reach out to want to talk to you in person, because in one part of the song, what does he say? Something about like, something about like writing a letter, but I want to be more clever. So I'm getting like this person was gonna like maybe send like a DM or a text message or something, but they were like, no, like I need to do something better than that. I need to show this person that I'm really serious. So I gotta come harder than that, right? Or some of them may even slip in your DMs or send you a text just to kind of, I'm hearing like test the waters. But for some of y'all, I'm getting this person that's like, no, I know that like I'm so used to like reaching out to this person by DM or by text message. Like I have to show them that I'm different, that things are going to be different. Like I've changed. So I have to do something different this time. I have to like meet up with them in person. And especially if this is someone that you haven't like talked to or seen or been involved in for like an extended period of time. Right. But, usually just like a baby, I could not walk, tried to come closer, but could not talk, right? Anyways, this person definitely, I'm hearing stumbling over their words or stumbling over, just thinking about what it is they're going to say by the time they finally reach out. Like, and it's crazy because the whole song, Tevin Campbell, is really about like him watching a female from afar, trying to decide how he's going to approach her. So I'm really getting that this person has been like watching you from afar, right? But of course, in that song, he's talking about, something about you better tell me something. He said, first of all, something that he said really sounded, I had to listen to it again. He said something about, better tell me your name or tell me your name or something. I was like, that sounds a little aggressive, but that whole song is basically about him, watching her from afar. But this I'm getting is like someone from your past who's definitely watching you from afar. But this is not like a stranger. This is definitely someone that that's just trying to get up the nerve to come your way. They just trying to figure out what they want to say, right? Because this person knows, like I said, that they're running out of time, especially because, like, to wrap it up, he says, if I get one more chance for you again, I will not let it go. Just please give me one more chance for love, right? So definitely someone from your past trying to come back, and is giving a little bit of desperate energy, but understandably so, because this person knows that they fumble in Empress. I'm sorry, y'all, I dropped my phone. Well, I didn't drop it, I just placed it down. This person definitely knows that they fumbled in Empress, right? And now that they're waking up to that, even if they're not spiritual, I'm hearing the tides are turning. And now that they're waking up to that, they definitely want their Empress back, but they know they're going to have to put in a lot of work to do it, right? But y'all, I just wanted to send that really quick because that came through, and it clarified so much for me, because I'm like, y'all, like, I don't even know that many men that are into, other than like my brother and my older male cousin. Those are the only two men, and my family, I should say, because I do know a few others that are into spirituality, but only like a handful of men that I know that are into spirituality. So I was like, I don't know too many men that are lighting the black flame candle trying to do spell work. But Spirit was like, yeah, that's not what we're talking about, babe. It's like, stop being so literal, stop being so literal. We mean figuratively. I mean, like, they're literally doing spell work, but stop being so literal with it, right? Like when we say they're doing spell work, we mean they are, I'm hearing praying so much that it's almost becoming a mantra. They are wishing upon a star. They are, wishing upon the full moon, right? Closing their eyes and saying prayers and little things like that, right? But anyways, y'all, that is going to be the message for today. What is this, like 25 minutes, 23 minutes? That's not too bad. But y'all, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'll probably edit this and post it a little bit later tonight. But as always, y'all, thank you for listening. To those of you that are new, thank you for coming across my channel, for taking the time to listen to this video. For those of you who have seen previous videos and continue to come back, I thank you so much. Every view, comment, and like is greatly appreciated. But y'all, that is it for today. Thank you. Bye.